Welcome back to another week in the life as a wedding filmmaker, and today I am starting on a destination wedding film. I was in Italy back in September of 2025 for about 5 days and 3 days worth of shooting, and I'm about to start on the edit. The one thing I can absolutely say is that it's overwhelming, and I'm giving myself a lot of grace and a lot of time to be able to work on this film. Today is editing day for Sarah and Taylor's wedding film, and we have a final call meeting with a bride later today. Their reception is taking place on a cruise, but their wedding day, ceremony-wise, will take place at the Ancient Spanish Monastery in Miami, which is gonna be really cool. I've never done a wedding and a reception in a cruise, so I'm gonna figure out what can I pack, what can I not bring, and be able to relay that information with you guys. So I'll let you know how the call goes after. That should take place at noon. But today is gonna be all about Sarah and Taylor. Try to just nail down their vision for their wedding film. I think it's gonna be the best film I've produced in all of 2025 for the simple reason of it's a multi-day type of event. So I have much more footage, which can feel overwhelming. It absolutely can, but I think I have a better vision that I don't want to go in the edit so fast. I want to let it breathe. I want to let the moments just unravel and come together, because when I think of Italy, I think of like obviously the food, the people, relaxation, especially at the location that they were at. It was a spa. So keeping that in mind, going into their edit, I want to kind of treat it such as that and give that relaxation feeling of what that magical weekend really was for them. So I just got a DM and I kind of went fangirling for a second, because if you're in the wedding scene, you've heard of how to film weddings, and you know that Jared took it over. I'm a big fan of his. I've met him once on an Instagram live and got to talk to him, but I've also watched his YouTube channel and his videos, and I love the message that he puts out there for the wedding community. And he just DM'd me. He'd love to have me on his podcast. Man, that for me, that's a huge honor. It's the feeling of that is even better than booking a wedding, if I'm being honest with you, because he's providing an opportunity to be able to speak in front of others and share. I posted a video about the vulnerability, about where I was at last year in October in 2025, when I came into the standstill of what's the vision for Sundial Creatives? What is that going to look like? And kind of what I've discovered throughout that clarity, and kind of discovered for myself what I want to do and share. And it's one of the reasons why I'm creating these vlogs, because I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not trying to teach you anything, but I am just trying to share my perspective and my journey. That's pretty much it. And he resonated with it and would love to have him on the podcast. So I haven't even responded to him at all. I'm about to, and I'm going to let him know. Absolutely. I would love to. It's pretty crazy. Sarah and Taylor's wedding film, I finished the rehearsal dinner part. I decided to go more chronological with rehearsal dinner, heading into wedding day. I still don't know how I'm gonna mix their pool party footage, just because there was no speaking parts, no speeches or anything. So it might be a creative outro or something. Don't know yet until I dive into the edit, but I won't be able to get to that part until next week. So I finished the rehearsal dinner section, and I had a story session, so I was able to help describe the setting of that day. Heading into their wedding film, I think I'm gonna make it way more personal to them. It also include interviews, and just try to mix it up, and maybe mix the footage with the pool day too as well, and try to find a really creative way. The intro, the pacing is it's slower. It's more that Italian vibe and feel. For wedding day, I think I want to start off maybe a little candid and more playful with the edit, introduce VHS footage, introduce more candid moments and interviews, and then ramp up the day pretty much, and to end it in a really high note. So we're gonna see how it goes, but I'm treating it like if it's a movie, and I want it to feel very like a movie type of feeling, and so I think the intro does a really good job. So I'm going ahead and play it for you guys to see the rehearsal dinner intro. So let me know what you think.
For the alcohol.
Obviously, you know, Italy is my home. So being able to celebrate this moment with you is very meaningful to me. Being able to, you know, share this moment with my family here, as well as my family, you know, from, you know, America and Switzerland, and then having your family here all together in my, you know, hometown and my country is just, I think, one of the most special things of this weekend is being all together here in the place that I was raised. So, I mean, that's, I think, everything to me.
I think for me, this is as an American, kind of, it's a unique experience for me and probably a lot of like my family and friends to come to a wedding in Italy and do it a little bit different than it would be in America. And just culture, and food, and having our extended families kind of meet and our friends from each of our kind of hometowns hang out is just something like super cool.
Wedding day shenanigans. I'm here about to flip my car so that I can, you know, pack up my gear and everything. My coolant light is on. Great stuff. Great stuff. This is a known issue with this car, so it's not really surprising to me. And I do have coolant in the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that, but yeah, have fun. That's real life for you. This stuff happens. So luckily the wedding is here in my local town, so that's nice. But tomorrow I am driving about 2 hours away, so at least it popped up today and not till yesterday at the end of the wedding. So be good now though. Camera bag. Second in.
Today's day 2 of the wedding weekend. So yesterday we filmed a wedding, today is Saturday, so we're finishing off this wedding. And then next week and the following week we don't have no more weddings, so we have a little break. But right now we have some time that I can actually film some behind the scenes footage. I am mic'd up, and right now we're gonna get ready for the bride and groom first look. After first look, we're gonna be heading into preparing for ceremony, connecting with the DJ, making sure everything is lined, and get ready for ceremony and then reception. It's a smaller, intimate wedding, and what's really cool about this place is that this is the bride's pretty much like location where she grew up. This is a clubhouse that she's been to, she's explored, and more memories are being preserved here and created here for her and her family. Literally their house is 4 minutes away, so her getting ready prep was extremely easy to capture. I wish I had some behind the scenes footage for that, but we didn't. But I'll show some here on the screen as B-roll, and ultimately the day is unraveling really nicely. I'm excited to be able to capture their first look and see how it goes. It's Monday, February 9th, it's 8:55 in the morning, and today it's an admin day. We're back from the wedding, so we need to charge all of the gear because it's all laid out here, and we need to get everything organized and cleaned. We're also filming for Reflection Monday for YouTube. We're gonna film 3 new videos, maybe 4. And I got some exciting news too. Social media has been growing slowly but surely. We've hit 1 million views in the last 30 days on Instagram with Instagram Reels, which is cool. So I'll share more about that on the Reflection Monday. So if you wanna watch that episode, it'll come out sooner than probably you guys watching this vlog. So, all right, so right now, time to start cleaning up, putting all the gear away. I'm doing a cool hyperlapse too as well of everything. We are charging the time code Tentacle Sinks. Honest review about them, I really like them. They're expensive, but they're worth it. And they've made my life so much easier when it comes to syncing everything in post with audio and also with camera sync. So, you know, Mondays are reserved for this stuff, getting the gear all prepped up and ready for the next wedding and event. And for me, it's also a good way to check on my gear status to see like where it's at. So I am very, like, I care about my gear. You know, you spend a lot of money on this stuff, and this is my equipment. It's my livelihood. So I always like to check things, make sure everything is good and working in order, because the last thing you want to do is be caught by surprise when it comes to like the week of the wedding. You know, I know so many people who are not type A, and I think you don't have to be type A, but care about your equipment. This is your livelihood, especially if you do this full time. Make sure it's in good working order so that you can be ready for, you know, the next opportunity that you have. Just finished the gym. Time to head home because we got a long day today of editing. Today is Tuesday the 10th, and to be honest, I really don't want to speak in front of the camera. I just want to focus on editing today and focusing on work. But here I am, showing up. We're going to be continuing the vlog as I said we were, and today is all about editing. I am editing Sarah and Taylor's wedding film, and we're going to continue the edit. We finished the welcome party rehearsal day last week, and today we're just going to dive into the wedding day and see what comes about creatively with everything. I'm excited. It's going to be really nice. Later on, I have a meeting with our financial advisor, me and my wife, and so fun fact, actually, I used to work for this company, and he was my boss, and he's also my financial advisor. So we're going to be meeting up, see how we're doing, and continuing the path to, who knows, hopefully be retired by 40. That's the goal. I don't know if it's realistic, but you never know what can happen, right? And so if you have faith, things can happen. If you're working hard, things can happen. So what's up, guys? I want to check in real quick. I'm about to hop on the How to Film Weddings podcast. We got everything set up right there, using the teleprompter with the A7 IV right behind. That way I can just talk directly with Jared. But I'm about to hop on right now, and then later today we're gonna continue editing Sarah and Taylor's wedding film. All right, so I just got off the call with Jared, and it was really awesome. It was an amazing conversation. It was down to earth. We talked a lot about like just the struggles as a wedding filmmaker, things that you kind of go through internally, and kind of reflect back on my past, my journey, where I started from, and some of the areas what I've learned, and hopefully give value back to the community. So it was an awesome experience. I'm grateful Jared again reached out and you know, gave me opportunity to be on his platform and be able to speak. And it's been a cool thing, be able to showcase and just share the other side of the journey of wedding filmmaking, you know.
Just something like super cool.
We are gathered here this evening to celebrate the union between Sarah Schneider and Taylor Fox. We will legally join them. Siamo qui riuniti per celebrare il legame tra Sarah Schneider. We are gathered here this evening to celebrate the union between Sarah Schneider and Taylor Fox.
Right now, I need to organize this space a little bit and get ready for that consultation call that I have at noon. So it's 10:04, and we're gonna just go ahead and get prepared and get ready for that. Here's my A7 IV. Here is a 35mm f1.4, and then we're using the Elgato teleprompter so that we can set up for this Zoom call. iPad Pro, which I will put under here, use it as an extension monitor. So now that this is done, pretty much taken care of, we're gonna pack for the story session. Since we're doing a story session, I'm probably gonna take 2 cameras with me, and those 2 would be both my FX3s, and that way I have 2 angles for the story session, 2 tripods too as well. Film that, and as soon as we're done with that, we're gonna head into the photography portion with Ashley, and then I'm just gonna switch only to 1 camera. That way I don't have to carry 2. The Spider holster. I love this thing. I can honestly highly recommend it for the simple fact that if you want your hands back at a wedding day, this is an awesome tool to get your hands back. This is pretty much how I use it. Put it on, and that's it. And it's nice to have your hands back if you're walking with tripods or walking with other things. I hate the sling. I hate things over my shoulders. I'm a big guy, but I just don't like anything rubbing against my neck. So I appreciate this holster by far. You guys be asking me what lenses I use for weddings and story sessions. So these are my main 2 lenses. The 28-70 G Master f2 from Sony. Yes, it's a very expensive lens, but yes, it's really amazing. The second lens that I either give to my second shooter or use for my B camera is going to be this 28-45 f1.8. It's a full frame lens from Sigma. The quality is close to this lens. I think if I were to get more extra cash later on this year, I'd probably purchase another one of this and sell this lens. Just because the autofocus is not as great as the G Master. There is a color shift as well, but overall, it works for me. I got this lens through a trade. I traded my Sackler tripod because I wasn't using it whatsoever, and for weddings, it's just still too big. I mean, it was fast at setting up and quality, but I just wasn't using it. I use the Ursa sticky circles. They've been useful for me. These are the first time I've gotten this version that just looks different. It might be their manufacturing or something, but I'm just gonna put 2, just leave them already attached. That way I don't waste no time when miking up the bride and groom. And that's the biggest thing is time. If it's taking you way too long to set up for stuff at shoots, especially with audio, that's an experience thing that couples don't really like or enjoy as much. So I try to pre-plan everything ahead of time. So I'm taking off the stickies. It does leave some, actually doesn't leave much residue at all. I mean, these been on there for a couple of days, so I recommend you take them off immediately after a wedding, but do as I say, not as I do, pretty much. All right, so now we're gonna get all the gear. I'll be using the Tribex tripods. If you wanna know more about my gear and reviews on gear, I'm gonna be, now that I logged 10,000 followers on Instagram, on the subscription, I'm gonna do a paid subscription, but I'm gonna give you my real honest thoughts on there and talk more about gear, behind the scenes, and even maybe some giveaways if I do any. So if you wanna know more about what I think of my gear, all the way about a certain piece of gear, then follow me there on Instagram, subscriptions. Alrighty, so we got that done. I could take my Peak Design tripods, but I'd rather take these ones. They're just faster setup and easier. All right, so that's pretty much it. Packing everything up for the story session I have later today. What I'm going to head and do now is do some admin work and start editing this vlog as well. That way it doesn't feel like a hassle to get it done, but I want to get it done by this Sunday and have it uploaded. And you probably, this is February, you guys are probably going to be watching this in April, because I think I made up my mind. I'm releasing 2 vlogs every single month, every 2 weeks. That way it just gives me time to edit and give you guys valuable content. So I'll check back in probably at the story session later. Let's see, we edited the vlog too as well, so we got some stuff done in terms of editing. I am probably gonna try to wrap up the vlog too as well. I'm gonna see how much behind the scenes footage I can capture from the story session, but my goal is just to stay focused on the story session itself. but if I can set the the Action 5 Pro somewhere, then I will. I bet.
That's like pretty close to the street or stairs. Wait, perfect. Each other.
All right, guys, so we went ahead and finished the story session. Ashley is still going with photography. I have to leave early because it's my daughter's birthday and I want to make it back home in time to at least sing happy birthday for her. So we're heading back. Story session went incredibly well. We started off with photography, as you guys saw, and then we jumped into the ending, which was story session. And I did get an iPhone clip, but I didn't get anything with the Action Pro. But it went really well. It's very smooth. The reason why me and Ashley are doing it together is because this is actually on a package that we had, and it works out well. Since we work together, I can let Ashley lead and take over, to be honest, especially on the photography side when it's their portraits, because in that moment, all I'm really worried about is just capturing as much B-roll as possible. The only moment that I'm like really like, hey, let's not like interfere and stuff is when it comes to the story session. And that just gives me more material when it comes to telling their full wedding story. So I'm excited for their day. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be epic. It won't be all the way till next year. So like, man, I'm gonna have to wait with all this footage. And every time I do a story session, I just have to hold on to it until the following year, which is crazy, but I'm excited. Also, like the bride and groom were singing my praises, and my Meta glasses died, and I took them off as soon as they're like telling me the reasons of why they hired me. I'm like, man, that would have been a perfect POV clip to share on social media about like the importance of video and also the importance of why the style that like brought them to attention. But I was hoping, I ain't gonna lie, I was hoping Ashley would just pull out her phone and record, but nope. Darn it. My glasses died. Those Meta glasses, they last very well. They lasted the whole session, but the most important part, it died on me. I'm like, fail. Whatever. See you guys on the next vlog. Peace.